What's up, guys? Welcome to another vlog. We are here at the NHRA Arizona Nationals. You know we love drag racing, we love its history, and we have a rich history here at Workers Stiff Lifestyle of drag racing. I want to introduce a special guest this time. It's been since about the 1980s since he's been to the drag racing. We used to go as kids together. It's my brother Larry.
Hey, how's it going?
And we are here to enjoy some good drag racing and have a good time. We got lots of history for you guys we'll talk about later, and we look forward to showing some racing action. All right, man. See you guys in a bit. All right, guys. As you know, Tony Stewart has broken into drag racing this year. This is his team with Leah Pruitt and Matt Hagen. And there's Tony Stewart putting in some fuel right there. Can't wait to see these guys light up. Hey, by the way, of course, we have our special first-time NHRA drag racer time with the lovely Lila. And, of course, my sidekick, producer, person in charge, editor-in-chief, the one who makes all the decisions, the wife. Couldn't do without her. We're going to have fun today, guys. NHRA drag racing. All right, guys, this is one of our favorites. Bay Area born, just like we are. This is Scrappers, Mike Salinas' team. Check it out. As you can see, they got the motors still apart, the heads aren't on, blowers aren't on, so they're still a ways away from warm-ups. There he is right over there. Bay Area kid, just like us, so we like that. We'll support those guys all day long. All right, we're about ready to get our first whiff of nitromethane. It is our favorite. I talked about it before. If you've never been around it, holy smokes. It smells great, but it gets your eyes, your throat to where you just have to run. It almost takes every ounce of oxygen out of your body, but it's a lot of fun. You guys gotta get a little taste of it. I wish you could smell it, but try and get a feel for it right now. Here we go. Stopped there for a minute because I couldn't see what I was doing, but the crowd loves this stuff.
Yeah, I'd stop too. I couldn't see what I was doing.
All right, let's move on.
I had to hold my breath.
Yeah. That's how they get their nitro delivered, guys. Little smart cars walking around, and typically they got a 55-gallon drum of that nitromethane on there. These guys and Top Fuel drag boats are the only two drag racing vehicles that use this type of fuel. Pretty amazing stuff. Look it up chemically wise, it's wild stuff. So real quick, we grew up in the Bay Area, a place called Fremont, California, at a racetrack that was called Fremont Raceway, later known as Baylands.
We know it as Fremont.
Yeah, we just know it as Fremont, man, but it was a lot of fun. They closed the place down. We miss it, but we were kids. We'd ride our bikes there. We'd do whatever we could. If we weren't allowed to go to the races on a Saturday night, we'd open our windows so we could hear the cars at night. We have a true love for this sport, and it started when we were really young. Thanks to our dad also.
You took your car there on Wednesday grudge nights?
Yeah, we raced my Camaro there on grudge nights. A lot of fun. So, also, in 1974, I was 8 years old, and I went to see Evel Knievel jump 10 Mack trucks there. A lot of good memories of that stuff. All right, let's see what else we got. Okay, right here is Robert Height, also the John Force team. He won last week at Pomona, if you watched. So let's check his car out here. Yeah, one thing about these guys, including, John Force Racing, always a class act. He's been around since we can remember, back when he used to go to the track, match race, and just catching on fire and having a good time. But this guy puts on a good show for everybody. He loves the sport. Does a lot for the sport. We're a big supporter. NHRA does one thing great. Well, they do a lot of things great, but in every one of their professional categories, there's ladies. They're not there for decoration. They're all capable of winning in each category. I kind of like that myself. This is Alexis's car. They got it apart still. Let's see what they got going on here. Looks like they're working on the heads. All right, that's Alexis back there getting ready to do an interview, it looks like. He should give me an interview. We'll see what happens. Maybe one of these days. More warm-ups. Doug Collette and Dragster getting ready to go. Gets old, man, huh? Since we were kids, man, that's what we come for right there. It just feels good. I wish these speakers do nothing for this, guys. You gotta feel the noise here. It's amazing. Oh man, we got more to go. Yeah. All right, one thing I want to show you guys. You know, we do a lot of drag racing stuff. David Carroll and the SCPA has done a great thing here. I love to see this back at the racetrack that we're preparing for next year. I want you guys to come check it out. If you haven't checked out my video, you gotta check it out. But check out this banner. Probably the best banner I've seen in a long time. Check it out. Make sure if you guys have got here to Chandler, November 4th through the 6th, check it out. We'll be here, of course, till 4th to 5 south. But it's a great race. Great race. Nice banner, guys. STBA, nice job. Let's race the sunrise and the sunset and no time between them. Let's stay forever young and never die. Man, does that get your eyeballs? Great though. All right, this is the Tim Wilkerson pit. Another one of the very popular independent guys, man. This guy does a good job. All right, let's see what else we got. We got Cruise Finger Gun, right? We got the Cruiser.
The Raider fan.
Raider fan, just like us.
Let's see which car he's driving.
Yeah.
Chingon. What's the other one?
We're good. Let's see what he's got. Let's go check it out. Oh, El Guapo and Chingon. That's it. He names his bodies. The body's on it right now. But this is Cruise Penderground's pit. How'd you like to throw those heads on your hot rod? Check them babies out. So many other classes, the non-pro classes run this weekend, but all great cars to watch. This is how you get started, get going. These are beautiful machines. Man, you guys got to agree. Those, my brother just said, just beautiful paint jobs. These guys, you know, it's a lot of money to come out here. And that's not the pro categories, but I can assure you, it's well into the 6 figures probably to get this stuff going and tour the NHRA circuit. But these guys really are what makes up the grassroots of this sport, and they all aspire to do a little more and get into the bigger stuff. But the cost difference between something like this and what you just seen over there is massive. These NHRA pro teams are in the millions of dollars for their budgets. So that's why the big sponsorships, that's why the TV deal. So, but you gotta love the grassroots stuff as well. Everybody starts somewhere, and this is how you get started. Yeah. All right, man, so we're gonna check out some cool stuff here. Like my brother just said, this really reminds us about being kids and working on like Saturday night drags or grudge night at the local track where it's just local guys. Check this beauty out right here. Yeah, and then we got a Cuda over here. This thing is clean. Do you remember Marty Lemus next door? Our neighbor had a Cuda just like this. Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't matter what your preference is to us. Some guys are Ford guys, some guys are Chevy guys, some guys are Mopar guys. We are drag racing guys. We are huge fans. If we had the money to go fast, I guarantee you we would be doing so. But it's fun to come check this stuff out. Hey, we found another gym. Check this out. Beautiful cars, man.
140, 150.
Yeah, but he's referring to the parachute, or some people call it, he's got laundry on the back. You got laundry on the back, that means you're going fast. You need some help getting stopped. That's pretty cool. We got the laundry hang, kids. Take note of the monster carburetors on this thing, man. Holy smokes. All right, one of the cars we used to always see as kids at Fremont Raceway in Baylands was the Anglias, the old 48 Anglias. It's a real popular car. The only problem was the short wheelbase. They just had a hard time keeping them straight the more power they put to them. Here's one right here. Alright guys, we're in the stands, we're excited. It's Top Fuel qualifying round 2. There we go. It is a packed house. Couldn't be happier. It's gonna be fun. We're at the big end of the track. We didn't get reserved seats. That's a mistake made. We'll do that next time, but it's still good to be here. That's what we like to do.
That was only 270.
Wow. Doing his own parachute today. We got Matt Hagen. Good deal. Matt Hagen there. So we're roaming around in between qualifying sessions. I just screwed it up. My brother was with Ron Capps, one of our favorites. I think I screwed the shot up, but we got Matt Hagen. But man, there's a great crowd here today. It's really good to see this. And this is Saturday. This isn't even the major part of the Sunday. So it's good to see it. You always hear me talk about crowds. I think it's very important for motorsports to get the people back, man, because we've all been through a tough time with the situation. But this is where it's at. This is a great crowd. All right, now it's an all-important time. You guys know what I do in the boat drags. It's a little later than noon today, but it's time for a cold one. That's where we're heading next. All right, guys, I'm out here getting ready to do the last round of qualifying today. Getting here because this is where they pull the cars into the staging lanes. Get a little bit closer look. Let's check it out. We got Top Fuel lined up. They're ready to get going. They're finishing off Pro Stock right now, but next up will be Top Fuel. And then after that, Funny Car, and that'll be it for the day, and then tomorrow's eliminations. As usual, I might have been a little late and I'm pulling them out, but I can get you a little something there anyway. Here we go. Who's this coming up? We got another Top Fueler coming in. Let me see who we got. That is the Trip Tatum Top Fuel Dragster. They're getting ready to go in. And it looks like up next, Cruiser. Cruiser's coming up. All right, we got Antron Brown coming down. First year car owner. Let's hope he does well. We love to see these guys out here. Here they come. Great looking car. How you doing? How you doing? What's your name?
Good, brother.
All right, man, we got Matt Hagan coming through. Of course, part of the new Tony Stewart team. Looking good out here. And of course, you see Fox filming him. Tony Stewart brings a lot to the table out here. Oh, here we Chad Green. Anyway, like I was saying, love him or hate him, whatever you feel about Tony Stewart, the man brings people to the stands. He brings sponsorship dollars. He brings people. You have to appreciate that if you're a race fan. There they go. Just a good old day at the track, especially when you're hanging out with your brother. You can't beat that. I mean, we were kids. We started doing this when we were kids, but this is fun to do it again now, so we're having fun.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see. We got another funny car coming. Son of a gun, he's got the issue. That is Bob Bodie. Again, I want you guys to take note how close we're able to get. NHRA does it right, man. We're able to get right in the pits, get right by the drivers, get the cars when they're coming in. It's awesome. It's a great, again, you always hear me promote family-friendly sports. NHRA drag racing is one of them. Just like I love my drag boat racing, family-friendly, man. They promote it, they do it well, they get everybody involved. It's a fun thing. All right, we got more cars coming. Let's see. All right, who's that?
Alexis.
Ah, Alexis DeJoria. Alexis, if you ever see this, we sure would like to get you an interview. We're kind of one of your big fans, man. We'd like to get you in there, for sure. Up next, Tasca. I don't know if you guys can tell if you've never been to one of these or if you have. These cars are much smaller than they appear on TV. There's Bob Tasca on the scooter. The rough life of a drag racer.
Promoting Tasca Parts.
Tasca Parts, that's right. Okay, we got Steve Torrance rolling in, guys. Former world champion. All right, we got another world champion in Pro Stock coming up. This is Greg Anderson. He's hanging out of the car. Check him out. Oh, there goes Tim Wilkerson on the scooter. All right, here comes Ron Capps heading to the lanes. Here we go. Getting that Fox Sports 1's follow him in. I love it. Good stuff, good stuff. Hey, bro. Hey, I gotta ask you, what's the Bakersfield Smokers? What is that?
It's a car club from the 50s in Bakersfield.
Oh, yeah?
Drag racer. Yeah.
Nice. What's your name?
Right. My name is Galen.
Brian, nice to meet you.
All right, Brian, nice to meet you.
Okay. Here comes Robert. Hi, guys. What's going on, guys? Hey, I want to take a minute out of the video here and show you what we were talking about with some of our rich history of loving drag racing. I'm going to show you some photos. Now, mind you, I took these photos back in, I think most of these are from the 80s. Some of the pit passes are from the 70s. But we took these pictures. My dad would let us borrow his Vivitar 110 camera. I don't know if any of you guys remember what that is. And in those days, you had to shoot the film, the pictures, take the film out and take it to your local drugstore or whatever and wait a week or so to get the pictures back. That's what we used to have to do. It's a lot different nowadays, which is better. I love technology. Anyway, let me show you what we're talking about with some of our history. I want to start out, I want to show you, I mentioned the thing. This is me at Baylands Raceway in my 73 Camaro on Wednesday night grudge night making some passes. Now, I know what you're saying. The guy in the driver's seat's pretty sexy for a young man, but you got to hold back on that. That's a good shot, though. I had a good time there. There's another one just, well, about half track. I believe it was my brother took that picture back in those days. And then come back down here. This is Billy Meyer. Billy Meyer always showed up with a really good looking vehicle. Here again, he had his car painted on the side. Very neat stuff. There he is again over here. That's a little bit better shot. Again, these pictures aren't high end, but you know, it's the best we can do. And then I mentioned Wild Bill Shrewsbury's in a Knott's Berry wagon doing quarter mile wheelies. That's that car. We have more pictures somewhere. I got to find them. Okay, up next is that's Kenny Bernstein and the Budweiser King Funny car. There's a couple more over here. Again, as you guys know, if you've been around the sport, Kenny Bernstein always had top-notch stuff. He was a good guy to watch. Very friendly also, easy to get around. And then down here, A lot of you guys, I'm sure, remember Tom Hoover in the Showtime car. Now, this guy did a ton of match racing at Baylands. He was there in a lot of different events. Really cool, always great show. And then over here to the top, old school TV Tommy Ibo. Now, Tommy Ibo, back in, I believe, in the 50s, or I think it was the 50s, he was on the Mickey Mouse Club, the original Mickey Mouse Club. And then he come out and he drove jet cars. Man, this is him on the parade pulling his car down. Always put on a good show. These guys are real showmen back in those days. And then next down, the Green Mamba. I don't remember the driver of that vehicle, but he always was there on a lot of grudge nights and stuff like that. It was called the Green Mamba. It was a good show. And then back up over here, that was one of the very, very few rocket cars. Fred Goski was the guy's name in Chicago Patrol. And that thing was unbelievable. It just sat silent at the line. He'd hit the switches, that thing would just take off. The acceleration was incredible. Next on the list is a car that showed up quite a bit at Fremont. That was Brunelli and Dunn, 2-engine injected dragster. It was fun to watch, and again, they were always friendly people, so we took a lot of pictures of them. My brother and I have tons of pictures of them. There's another shot there. It's good stuff, good history. Okay, and then back up over here. This is what a lot of people wanted to see back in the 70s and 80s. That is Don Garlitz and Shirley Muldowney side by side doing a burnout. They sold a lot of events, those two, because everybody wanted to see Don Garlitz and Shirley Muldowney side by side. For whatever reasons you liked it. For me, it was a great show. Two of the NHRA contenders that were always out there putting on, I just loved watching them. They brought a lot of people. It's another shot of Shirley Muldowney's car. Always a beautiful pink paint job. And I want you to take note there. They didn't used to have always the big rigs. That's just an old fifth wheel 3-axle trailer they used to haul with a pickup truck. Times have changed. They didn't do a lot of engine swapping back in the day. And the next is Don Garlitz. In one of his, we have a lot of different pictures of many of his different vehicles. Again, that's an old fifth wheel trailer hauled by a pickup truck. So the reason Fremont got a lot of bad press was because, as you can see, the pits is dirt, no concrete, no pavement. So you can imagine in modern time trying to tear down these motors or rebuild them while you're laying in the dirt. So that didn't work too well. Back up the top over here is another one of Don Garlitz's dragsters. Again, sitting in the dirt, man. It's pretty crazy. That's him back there in the middle, those two guys by the trailer. And if you come down, the next two, that was Raymond Beadle and the Blue Max. Again, this guy put on an amazing show. That's a fifth wheel trailer there, but he was another guy that started showing up with big rigs. Back in those days, they had cab over big rigs. And they used to stay at the Thunderbird Motor Lodge, which is right around the corner from where we lived, because we were so close to the track. And we always waited to see those big rigs show up at the facility. It was fun. And back over here, that's we have a lot of pictures of Don Perdome. Again, he's really good at working in the car in the dirt there. We just liked him. He was very friendly to us as kids. NHRA at a very young age learned how to treat their people and the fans. And these guys were always very welcoming. Again, Perdome, I think Perdome and Bernstein were the first guys to show up that we remember with big rigs. And they put on quite a show. So it was a lot of fun. And then over here, I have a ton more, but these are just different pit passes and tickets to different events. VIP, like 81 Northern Nationals, and the other ones, like a lot of grudge night tickets, Saturday races, just stuff like that. Before it was Baylands, when it was just Fremont Raceway, they gave regular tickets. But then when the NHRA gave it a national event, we had nice sticker pit passes. So anyway, it's just a little bit of history from us and why we follow drag racing, drag boating so much is I grew up around it and I love it. All right, guys, back to the video.
Hi, baby. Are you having fun at the races? Yeah, you're at the races. That is awesome. High five. Nitro. Bah! Bah! Yeah! Yeah! Number one.
A wheelie car since we were kids back in Fremont. So not Wild Shrewsbury, Knott's Wagon. Yeah, that's the last time we saw it. That's good stuff. That's nostalgia for you right there. Fun stuff, fun stuff. All right, man, that wraps up qualifying day at the NHRA. Hope you guys like it. I'm still new at this with the NHRA. I'll get better at it, but we had a good time. It was a good day to spend with my brother, wife, little one. So we had a good time. Hope you guys enjoy. We'll see you next time. Work a Stiff Lifestyle.